Karen's recklessness reached a dangerous level when she decided to rip off my solar panels herself. She believed that by removing them, she could exert control over my property and disrupt operations on my ranch. What she didn't realize was that the panels were under federal protection, fully documented, and critical to both energy supply and security systems. Her audacious plan was about to collapse spectacularly. It began early in the morning, as Karen and a small group of HOA allies approached the solar array. The panels, mounted on reinforced racks and equipped with surveillance monitoring, glistened in the sunlight. Karen, armed with tools and a misguided sense of entitlement, started unscrewing mounts and attempting to lift panels. Dust and debris scattered as she worked, oblivious to the cameras recording every motion. I arrived calmly on the scene, assessing the situation. "Karen," I said, voice steady, "these panels are federally protected. You are trespassing and destroying government-monitored equipment. Step back immediately." Her confident smirk faltered, but she ignored the warning, determined to prove her dominance. As she continued, alarms triggered on my security system, notifying both local authorities and federal agents responsible for the protection of the solar array. Within minutes, law enforcement arrived, followed closely by federal officials. Karen froze when she realized the magnitude of her miscalculation. She had not only trespassed but had attempted to interfere with federally protected infrastructure, a serious criminal offense. The officers immediately assessed the situation. Karen's repeated claims that she had rights over the solar panels were dismissed. Every action she had taken, climbing, unscrewing, and attempting to remove panels, was captured in live video, photographed, and timestamped. The evidence was irrefutable. Karen's arrogance dissolved into panic as she realized that her plan had backfired completely. She attempted to speak, to justify her actions, but her words fell flat against the weight of documentation and federal authority. She had crossed a line that she could not undo. Her reckless behavior now exposed her to multiple charges: trespassing, destruction of federal property, and interference with critical energy infrastructure. Meanwhile, my team secured the panels, ensuring no damage occurred and that all monitoring systems remained operational. The federal agents confirmed that any further interference would result in immediate arrest. Karen, humiliated and powerless, was escorted off the property, her confidence shattered, and her plans ruined. By afternoon, the solar array was fully operational, producing energy, powering ranch systems, and reinforcing security measures. Karen's reckless attempt had failed spectacularly. Every step she had taken, each unscrewing, each misinformed assertion of authority, had been documented and turned against her. As the sun set across the sprawling 12,000-acre ranch, I reflected on the incident. Karen's audacity had collided with preparation, law, and authority in the most spectacular fashion. My property, my solar array, and my rights remained untouchable. Her reckless interference had not only failed but had created undeniable legal consequences. The lesson was clear: arrogance without knowledge, audacity without preparation, and interference without understanding consequences will always fail. Karen had underestimated both the legal authority surrounding my property and my ability to anticipate her actions. By nightfall, the ranch was calm, the solar panels intact and fully operational, and Karen's interference had ended in humiliation, legal jeopardy, and total failure. The 12,000-acre domain remained untouchable, a fortress of authority, preparation, and law, while Karen's reckless ambition lay in ruin.